Definitely. I definitely agree with that on that.
Mm.
So we also have someone here, passport burner. He actually asked, had any of you guys thought about bringing a foreign woman back to America?
I have. I have. Well, not to stay, but
Mhm.
I've done it a couple of times actually. Especially if a girl has a passport, like whenever I'm dating a chick or whatever like that, I'll ask her, "Hey, do you have a passport or whatever like that?" And if she does, then it's just like, all right, then cool. Now that means you can maybe come over to where I'm at for like a couple of days or a weekend or whatever like that. There was two different situations back in 2015 and in 2017 where I brought two Dominicans to the US or whatever like that, and one stayed for 4 days, the other one stayed for a little over a week, and we had the best time. It was crazy. We had it was really fun. Now they didn't stay. It was just like a trip. I know other people that brought their like significant other to the US, and it didn't necessarily go well. Then I know brothers that did, and then it is going well. So it's a case by case situation.
Exactly. And for me, one thing I would say about the whole
What's up,
situation
Pablo?
is that, what's up, Pablo? Gotta get them. What up, passport bros in the building. I wish I had a bomb right here. I would have, made that whole sound effect explode. But for me, I look at it as, yeah, exactly. Hopefully, real soon. But one thing I'm gonna say is that I look at it as this. As far as bringing women back to the States, I think that it's like this. This is an asterisk next to it. I look at it as the fact that, a lot of brothers will say, don't bring them back to the States, don't do that.
You hear that a lot. I'm not opposed to that.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing. I think that I believe there's different levels to it, because let's say, for example, if you're not making a lot of money, you hover around 50K or so or lower, if you bring her back to the States, I don't think it's going to work well for you.
There you go.
Exactly. So, but if you're making a lot of money over 100K, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because in your mind, you're like this. If she leaves you, I could get another one.
Yeah.
Don't mean nothing.
Yeah. and then if you was to bring her there, you can, because if you make it 40-50, most likely you're going to be the breadwinner for a while until she gets a job. That's if she wants to get her own job and things of that nature. 40-50 in the US, I was making that as a single guy. I was doing pretty okay. If you making that with a woman, and then you expecting to have kids and all this other stuff, it gets kind of tricky. That's my salary living in the DR. If you make it 40-50 living in the DR or Colombia, you good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. If you're making that live in the US single, you're still pretty good. But if you got a family, stuff like that, it can get very difficult. So I don't want to discourage brothers, but I do not also want to encourage brothers. And then also for a disclaimer, I don't want to put your business out there, but I know your significant others is Colombian, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, your wife is Colombian. I never asked you, but did you meet her in the US or did you meet her in Colombia?
I actually met her in Colombia.
So
out there, straight from Medellin and so forth. So, because I was out there, man, I'm out there tons of times. I think I've done at least about 35, 40 trips. Been out there, been going out there for 5-6 years. So,
so you've done more trips than I did, because I started going in 2009, but I didn't go back until 2015. So it was like a little gap.
Yeah. See, for me, it was like 2014 or so, 15 when I first went out there, and I just been going back, ever since then. My first trip was crazy. I can tell you that. Had a good time, It was a 4 or 5 day trip. Then I went back about 8 months later, and I just did 2 weeks. Then after that, I did 3 weeks, and it was like, kept, building the building. So,
man, Colombia is great, guys. If I can suggest brothers to take a trip anywhere, man, Colombia is a really cool spot.